Hello again. Well, my final went relatively well. Hell, for script writing, and so before I definitely hey take care of something tomorrow, I thought I will give my brief thoughts on the latest E3 conferences I've been looking at lately. Coverage of Ubisoft, Square Enix, and Sony in no particular order. I mean, I could definitely say that each of the big three manufacturers impressed me in some way. And with Sony, definitely have a big, big advantage in first party content. I mean, since since I will say The Last of Us Part 2 looks absolutely amazing. Definitely want to play one of the first one I said before. Or, I mean, Death Stranding, I'm glad that Kojima and Rita are able to work on a new creative horror game even after what happened with Silent Hills and PT getting canned. I agree that was bad. And and that's put it mildly, to say the least. Yes, and I'm thinking that also like Ghost of Susuna definitely looks promising. How the realism in itself of the visuals are unbelievable. I definitely want hopefully playing it will be just as cool. And Insomniac Spider-Man, I every day I bet I hear more about it. It makes me want to play it even more. It could potentially be my favorite one they've adapted from the Wall Crawler since the tie-in to Spider-Man 2 I had on PS2, man, when I was younger. Since and even with all the hype around Square Enix's conference, I think I can agree. Even though I didn't hate as much as some people, that it was very underwhelming. I'd say. I mean, since most of the stuff they had was already shown off at Microsoft's conference and beforehand, and I guess I kind of like seeing more of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Just Cause 4, but again, I decided I was interested in both games and before that, and that, and I still simply do not care much about how, say, Shadow Tomb Raider since overall I have been most assuredly not a fan of the way that they've handled this reboot. I didn't need to know all this about Lara. From when I played when I was younger, since all I need to know about her is that she's a countess and archaeologist, and her the movie was actually kind of disappointing. And actually, another fantastic scenario actually made Angelina Jolie movies look better in comparison. I was planning on looking at them, but I think I might just have to pull the plug on these for now. Which is a shame. And Ubisoft, I'll have to even more where that came from, since, as I spoke before, I wasn't a big fan of the first division, and the sequels were more and a lot of the management elements seem kind of tedious to me. Don't really care about the VR stuff all that much. The Star Trek Next Generation expansion from Bridge Crew looks kind of interesting. Some of the ones kind of trippy, but that's about it for me. Most of the stuff just looks more like tech demos than actual games to me. He, he in that regard, since and hopefully he that whatever is planned next will and also while I don't really care about Assassin's Creed all that much, Beyond Good and Evil 2, that is definitely the highlight of their conference, given how I've been waiting years to play that sequel, given how it's glad it's finally happening, since I was one of the many people who actually overlooked the first game, but when I actually played it, it actually was quite excellent, and a lot of the material deals with it's just as relevant today as it was when it first came out, in fact, even more there now, and I really hope it's good, and even Starlink, Hank, with even though I'm skeptical about the whole Toys of Life thing, having Star Fox and the Arwing in there looks interesting on the Switch version. And as I said before, I had to take care of an errand tomorrow, but when I come back from it, I'll be addressing a lot of stuff from Nintendo's big reveals today, and Spider-Man's for the Switch, as well as address other things that are coming out soon for them. That's all I got to say for now. I hope to enjoy playing all this, and I shall talk to y'all later, and I think I'll be watching Legion of Finale soon. Yeah.